Good morning, friends. Have you ever thought that why some farmer commit suicide because they cannot return their loans or their crop is damaged due to bad climate? Why some student commit suicide because they get some less mark in examination or they fail in some competitive examination. Some working professionals go under depression under current working conditions. Some businessmen commit suicide because their business is incurring loss or they are not able to return loan taken. Why some housewife commit suicide due to small domestic quarrels along with their small children? Why some youth who fail in love affairs either kill themselves or kill the lover? Why some people even commit suicide if there is a collision of their car with another car? There are several road rage cases. Why people quarrel for a small thing like parking and sometimes even commit murder? Have you ever thought why such behavior is adopted by some people? Friend, it is because of weak mental strength. Do you want to know how to improve your mental strength? Then today's video is going to help you a lot. Friend, I am Ramchandra and you are watching Prayas Bikal, a unique channel which not only make your personality strong, effective and successful, but gives you a new way of life, a new vikalp which you can adopt if you want to succeed as a student, working professional, businessman. Friend, I welcome you in the second episode of the video series Personality Development. Today's topic is how to improve your mental strength. Friend, you remember that in the first episode of the series, I discussed what is personality. I discussed various dimensions of personality. While discussing basic nature, I told that our personality is 5 dimensionals. There are big 5 factors which affect our day-to-day behavior. We can be extrovert or introvert. We could be neurotic or non-neurotic. We could be agreeable. We could be consciousness high on that. And we could be open to experience. We can score various marks on these parameters. Friend, in today's video, that is the second episode, I am going to discuss the problem of neuroticism, which indicates weak mental strength. I am going to discuss 4 aspects of this dimension. First thing, what are behavioral symptoms of a neurotic person versus a non-neurotic person, a normal person. Second thing, I am going to give you certain examples of negative consequences of neurotic personality, neurotic behavior. That means if you are mentally weak, your mental strength is not strong, what type of behavior, what type of consequences you could face. Then I am going to indicate basic reasons behind such behavior. Basic reasons responsible for development of neuroticism in a person. And finally, I am going to give you solution. I am going to give you action plan. If you adopt that, you can improve your mental strength, you can succeed in whatever you do. Therefore, I will request you to please see this video to the end, and if you find this video useful, please share this video with your friends. And because of any reason you have not subscribed to our channel so far, may I request you to please do that today, so that you can get notification of new video which come in future. They are centered around personality development. They are very helpful. Friend, now let us discuss the subject of today. First thing, what are behavioral symptoms of a neurotic person? Friend, if a person is neurotic, he has strong mood swings, the negative feelings like fear, anxiety, worry, jealousy, depression, etc. overpower him very quickly. He is badly affected by these negative emotions and faces serious consequences out of that. Whereas a person who is normal, that is not neurotic, is cool-minded, emotionally balanced, can overcome any hard conditions, difficult conditions, and have had good amount of resilience. You will question me that how do I know that whether I am neurotic or not? The first thing, the symptom you will notice. Second thing, there is a small psychological test. Some questions are given to you. Based on your response to those questions, you are assigned a score. If you score high, above the mean, then you are neurotic, and if you score below that, you are not neurotic, you are normal. This is at a very basic level. Now coming to day-to-day behavior. A neurotic person, has a very weak emotional and spiritual intelligence. He cannot decipher his own emotion and emotion of others. He cannot communicate properly, he cannot take help, he cannot give the help. This is number one. Number two, his mood swing is very extreme. Sometimes he is very happy, sometimes very sad. Sometimes very angry, sometimes very cool. You cannot predict how he will behave. One thing you should notice that as he ages, as you become older, the severity of neuroticism reduces. Why it happens? Because with time you learn how to live life, how to handle situation, and therefore the negative consequences go on reducing. You mature. Another thing is that a neurotic person lives in a make-believe world. He imagines something which is far from reality. He is away from real life conditions. So the ground reality and his imagination, there is a big gap. There is a conflict. And because of that conflict, he has tension. The second symptom is, further symptom is that he is not able to face tension arising out of a situation and thinks negatively about it. It is also seen that mind of a neurotic person is engaged in multiple issues at a given time. So it is highly worked up, highly confused, unfocused, fluctuates, and it affects his productivity very badly. Normally, such people may be materialistic, non-spiritual. But a extreme can be also there, that they can be dogmatic also. So the extremes are there. Then he has a habit of taking shortcuts without realizing long-term implication of such a step, because he does not take reasoned decision. So these are certain very basic type of symptoms which you will notice in a neurotic person. Whereas a normal person will behave just opposite to this. He will be cool, he will be calm, he will be tension free, he will be calculative, planned, focused. A lot of difference. And it makes a lot of difference in your career, in your educational outcome, and everything else. Now coming to the negative consequences of such behavior. The first thing you will notice that a neurotic person cannot overcome traumatic conditions, death in the family, some accident, some serious disease, earthquake, tsunami, rape, violence, terrorist activity. He is affected for a long time, he is under tension for a long time, he may go into depression. So it is very difficult for him to come out of such situation quickly. He does not become normal. Second thing is that because of long-term, tension, he develops certain personality disorders. The first thing is that he does not believe anybody. He does not trust anybody. He feels that people will cheat him, people will harm him, people will take advantage of him, people may ridicule him. So he is cut off from people, does not make relations, feel lonely and tense. Second thing, sometimes because of tension, he starts eating a lot, gains weight, and affected by lifestyle disease, by like heart attack, sugar, asthma, and other things, and has a very bad life. He does not care about his health, he has no healthy routine. Normally he does not do yoga, exercise, etc. He is self-centered. Now obviously he does not have satisfaction in life, he is not happy, mostly he is unhappy, craving about things. He understands that he is useless. Inferiority complex is there. Sometimes what he can do, that he can indulge into unsafe sexual practices just to gain escape, and he is affected by serious disease like HIV, AIDS, etc. Obviously, such a person cannot devote his time to his work or profession. His productivity goes down, quality of work goes down, and his profession is also badly affected. His promotions are affected, his educational outcomes are affected. Everything is affected. And lastly, his relationships are affected. He can face divorce, bad family relations, social relations, political relations. So friend, these are very serious negative consequences for a neurotic person. Therefore, we must understand the reasons and try to get solution out of it. Friends, so far, fundamental reasons behind neurotic behavior are concerned. You must know them. Friend, if a child is emotionally neglected in his childhood by his parents and family members, he is likely to become neurotic. If a child is sexually abused or raped, he develops a fear psychosis, he will become neurotic. The third reason is that some people are always afraid of death and causes which can lead to death, like cancer, heart attack, terrorist activity, accident, serious disease, tsunami, earthquake, etc. etc. So they keep on worrying about these things which may happen to them and they will die. This creates continuous tension in them. They are continuously worried, non-focused and tense. The fourth reason is that some people are not having psychological buffers against neurotic behavior. Psychological buffer is certain positive psychological principles which you must understand. I will discuss that after this. Now the next reason can be a impractical life view, thinking and thoughts. A neurotic person has an impractical life view, world view. There is a big gap between reality of life and his thinking. It creates tension, conflicts, which he has to undergo because of this divergence in reality and his thinking. Since his thinking and values are impractical, the fellow does not accept ground realities. He fights with them. And certainly a person who fights with reality cannot win. And the last and the very important reason is that some people only live in past and future. Either they are worried about what has already happened, go on thinking about it, or they are worried what will happen to them in future. Friend, neither we can change past, nor we can control future. We can only act in the present, life is only in the present, and future will be created out of present only. So friend, these are certain important reasons which lead to neuroticism in a person. Now, the most important part of this video, what you must do. But before I recommend some action plan to you, let us understand the concept of psychological buffer. Friend, these are certain positive psychological principles which you must understand and their implications. The first principle is that the positive thinking reduces the negative consequences of negative emotions. It strengthens your mental strength. The second principle is that creativity is lifeline for a person. A creative person, whenever he is faced with some problem, he tries to find out innovative solutions And in all probability, he will get that. Therefore, he will not be tense, like a person who is not creative. The third important psychological principle is that if you have high ideal in your life, which ethically is good, socially good, it becomes a great motivator to you to fight with odds. It leads to development of resilience in your personality. You can very happily undergo pain to fulfill this aim. Therefore, it is very important to have some ideal in life, develop resilience in your personality, and willingness to undergo pain and hardship. Because life is a struggle, it is not simple. The next important psychological principle is that you should believe in yourself. Try to focus on your good quality, make them better, remove your negative attributes, minimize them, believe in yourself. The next psychological principle is that whatever you have today, whatever are your possessions like money, property, relationship, everything, please be satisfied with them. Be happy about them. Be grateful for them to the God and to nature and the society and the country. Once you do that, you have no worry. Your mind will be cooled. You can be focused, and if in this condition you act again, do hard work, you will improve. The next principle is that you should never compromise with your values, except in very, very exceptional conditions. Life-threatening condition, you must not compromise. Then you will develop a inner strength. The next psychological principle is that we are social animal. Therefore, you must be emotionally strong. You must know how to take help and give help. You must have company of positive thinking, helpful people around you. Keep away from negative people. So, positive social relationship strengthen your mental strength. And last thing you should understand that continuous failures, either in getting job or in profession elsewhere, creates inferiority complex in you. So you have to break this cycle. So friend, these are certain psychological buffer which you must create if you want to minimize the negative impact of neurotic behavior. Now, I am going to discuss action plan on day-to-day basis what you have to do. The first thing, you should believe in Lord Krishna's teaching that you have control only on your action, not on results. Because results are determined by multiple factors and nobody can control them. So leave it to the nature or God, whatever you believe, but only do your act sincerely in a committed manner with full your might. And then accept whatever you get. There is no question of anybody. You have done your best and need not worry after that. Next thing is that if you believe in rebirth, you will certainly believe that if you have done good work here, you will get reward of it in the next birth. Or you believe that whatever good work you are doing today, for society and people, will be remembered by people even after your death. That means your legacy will continue even if you are not there. If you believe in this, I am sure that the fear of death will reduce considerably. The next important thing is that you must have a habit of self-reflection, self-analysis, logical. If you are that, whenever a situation arises, whenever a problem arises, you will analyze it, you will review it coolly, try to find out solutions, do your best, then worry will not be there, tension will not be there. The next thing is that if need arises, don't hesitate to take help from a psychiatric. He will help you. They are made for it. So if your personality disorders are acute, please consult them. Next, very important thing you must understand that whatever conduct you do today, they are governed by your thoughts, feeling, value system. And your value system, thought, thinking, etc. is created out of the information which you get. What you read, what you see, what you listen. You accumulate that and you make your worldview accordingly. Therefore, you become what you see, what you learn, what you listen. So friend, if you want to improve your conduct, bring a positive change in behavior, you have to change your value system, thinking, thoughts. And for that you have to reconfigure information which you have accumulated so far. For that you have to obtain factual information, positive information, have great discussion on that, deep discussion, brainstorming, decide what is wrong, what is right, what is correct, what is incorrect. If you do that, your worldview will change, your thinking will change, your behavior will change. And if your behavior will change, if your conduct will change, so the result will change. The next thing is that you must remain in present. Put your full energy on the present, full dedication on the present act. Don't worry about what has happened and what will happen, because that is beyond your control. Again, Bhagavad Gita. So be in present, you will be happy. Worry will be less. What is need of worrying about the past, what has happened, because can you change it? No. What is need of worrying about future which has not come, and you can't do anything about it? You can do whenever it comes, and that will become present. Next important thing you must understand that whatever you cannot change, you have to accept that. You have to surrender before that. You are not superhuman being, you are not God. Then why you worry about it? Do your best and forget whatever result comes, just accept it. Next very important thing is that even the negative event has some positivity. Try to see that. Suppose you have got some test done and cancer has been detected. Very bad, very negative, no doubt. But if you know that it is first stage, 0 stage, is it not positive? Please focus on that. Don't think extremes. The next thing is that you have to become proactive in your approach. Don't wait for event to take over, disease to take over. Do regular checkup. Analyze the problem, solve the problem, and solve the worry and tension. Friend, everybody has got some negative aspect, some positive aspect. Try to better your positive aspects and reduce your negative aspects. You will become better. It will take time, it is not one day affair, but it will happen. Friend, if you want that your children should not become neurotic, don't neglect them emotionally. Protect them. But don't protect them so much that they don't know how to struggle. They should be independent. They should learn to fight with the life and life situations. If they are weak, they will commit suicide, as I have told in the beginning of this video. Do you want that? So develop them with dedication and intelligence. The next thing is that whatever you have today, whether it is money or property or relations or whatever, please be satisfied with that. Be happy about it. Be grateful about it. Once you do that, your mind will be cool. You can focus your energy on something and you may succeed. But if you go on cribbing whatever you have, certainly your energy will be wasted because of that and you will not get desired success. Next thing, we are all social animal. We are not superhuman beings. You cannot solve everything yourself. So please make friends with people who are positive thinker, helpful, motivators. And keep away from those people who are toxic, negative, destructive. Have positive energy around you. Positive social support system. If you have that, this will be a big asset to you in case of any problem. Please learn to give help to others and obtain help whenever you require. Friend, you must know how to manage tension because tension will come, stress will come. Friend, I have got so many videos on this channel. Please go and see them and benefit from them. And lastly, I will recommend that you should improve your communication skill. You should know how to express your emotion before others, how to understand their emotions, how to respect their emotions, how to behave in a given situation. Then only you can take help and obtain help. Communication is very small, important trait. So friend, these are certain steps I have suggested. There could be many more, but they are indicative only. Friend, if you find this video useful, please share this video with friends and subscribe to our channel. One thing more, always try to read, see, listen good things only. Don't listen negative things in the morning and before going to sleep. If you do that, if you obtain positive information, you will become better, personality you will become successful. Friend, in the next episode, that is third episode, I am going to discuss the second important aspect of 5 big factors, that is introversion versus extroversion. This is a good important traits. You should understand its implication for you. Till then, I will take leave from you. Please take care of yourself. Be happy. Keep on improving yourself. Thank you very much for giving me so much time.